Okay, so I wanted to put this video together as a kind of guide to figuring out what your Medicare supplement plans are going to cost you. It's going to be a little different for everybody. However, it's very important that you make the right decision, whether it be a Medicare supplement plan or if it's to just go on Medicare Advantage. Which plan is going to make the most sense for you, your budget, your lifestyle, all that stuff, right? So here's my best practices when it comes to choosing a Medicare supplement plan based on your cost, because I do agree, as you move to being someone on a fixed income, every dollar counts. We need to make sure that it is going to where it needs to go. And there is no right answer, but there are, answers or things that I will say that will maybe make you think and go back and look over your coverage and think, is this exactly what I need? So some things that are going to decide the costs on your MedSup plan are going to be obviously your age. Okay, if you're a tobacco user, your gender, male or female. You can also get what's known as a household discount. Not on all plans, but some will have a household discount, giving you like a 5%, 10%, 15%. And if that's the case, you might end up going with the one that has a household discount, even though up front, one of the companies has a cheaper plan for you. There's actually one, when you put the household discount into play, is actually the cheaper plan. So you end up going with that one. There's obviously been some changes to where you can't enroll in a Plan F anymore if you are Medicare eligible after 2020. People who've been on Medicare supplement before 2020 or were just eligible for Medicare in 2020 and maybe want to switch a med supplement or want to switch from Advantage to supplement, they're still eligible for a Plan F. And I'll talk about that a little bit more in detail in another video. F is known as or I've heard of it referred to as the Cadillac of Medicare supplement plans, because if you watch my last video, it covers everything that's on the chart. It's the one that covers everything, right? And I'll have that chart again in this video down below in a link for you guys to be able to go download or check out. I want to make that available to you guys so you can take a look at it and see for yourself. But F's going to be the most expensive because it covers everything. Okay, I have seen times where someone is paying more for a Plan N, which is even less coverage than the G. Usually go F is the best, G right in the middle, almost just as good. And then an N is even less, but it's still nice, still solid plan. I've seen people paying more for N for some companies than there are for F that's available. And I've been able to help people out and let them understand that and let them make the right decision when it comes to making the switch. But nonetheless, F is typically going to be the most expensive, okay, if you're looking at a company. Now, it can differ from company to company because one might have raised their rates, but an F is going to be the most expensive because it covers the most. G is going to be right below that. And this is where it kind of makes sense to do some quick maths on everything, because the only difference between the F and the G, and this is the only difference, is that the G does not cover the Part B deductible. Okay, and you'll see that in the chart. It doesn't cover the Part B deductible. Well, in 2020, the Part B deductible is $198. So if we just look at the math there, if you were saving $20 a month by getting a Plan G as opposed to a Plan F, you could, pay at most $240 for the year. Okay, now that would be a little bit more than the deductible, but it just depends, right? If you're paying $20 more for the Plan F, you're spending more than what the deductible is. So you can save actually a little bit of money going with Plan G. And then you'll see with some companies, the Plan F is way more expensive than the G. And it makes sense if someone's on an F to even go back to getting a G. Now, it's hard to convince you sometimes that's the best decision. So obviously it comes with being educated. A lot of times people don't want to switch because they've been told that the F is the best plan out there and that it's being discontinued and that they should never switch. That's just simply not true. It is important to review that every year to see what happened to your rates, what new companies and competition are in your area, in your zip code, and if it makes sense to switch to a G because of cost. Look, the only thing that it's saving you is $198 on your deductible for the year. That's it. So it makes a lot of sense if the F is way more, even if it's $20 more than the G, to look at doing that switch, okay? If you can qualify for it, but it doesn't hurt to apply for it and see if that is something that can save you some money. And then we look at the G, then we look at the N, and sometimes, going with the N is not a bad idea either, because if we take a look at the N, okay, and I want you guys to be able to take a look at the chart here, but if we take a look at the N, all that it's not covering is the Part B deductible and the Part B excess charges, okay? The Part B excess charges, that could be a little bit more, a lot more than that Part B deductible. So that's why you want to get that Plan G if you can. But the Plan N is oftentimes significantly cheaper than the G or the F, just because it doesn't cover that other Part B excess charge. And that charge can vary depending on, who you end up going and seeing for medical coverage. Those are some things to consider when you're looking at costs and weighing it out, and if you should go ahead and enroll in Medicare Supplement, or if you should look at enrolling in Medicare Advantage, where a lot of plans are $0 premium. However, everybody's needs are different, and it's very important that you sit and you talk with an advisor about all this kind of stuff, because what they'll be able to do is listen, find out exactly all your health issues or prescriptions that you need to be on or doctors that you want to go see, and find out what is best for you financially and personally as far as getting the right amount of coverage. I hope that answers what they cost. I didn't give exact prices, but I hope that answers what Medicare supplement plans would cost, or what you could expect them to cost when you're shopping around looking for them. And I'll go into in further videos what companies to look for and which ones are best, and answer those kinds of questions when it comes to Medicare supplement plans. Other than that, thanks for watching, guys. Go ahead and check out that link in this video if you want to look at the Medicare supplement guide and what they cover. Also put a link to my website where you can go and check out some of the Medicare supplement plans available in your area. Again, it doesn't include all of them, but it has a lot of the top and best priced plans. So go ahead and check that link. If you have further questions, please fill out the form on our website, and we will be able to contact you and let you know which plans are for sure the best ones in your area and which ones you qualify for. Thanks again for watching, guys. We'll see you soon.